Hey there, movie fans. This is shelf 7 of my DVD collection. Sorry that it took so long. We begin with this edition. This is Pearl Harbor. Not really the best movie to start with, but it is a nice edition though. And I will never watch this movie again. Not entirely, anyway. I mean, the first 1.5 hours is quite boring. But the attack sequence, the attack on Pearl Harbor is very spectacular. That's something that Michael Bay is really good at, creating spectacular action sequences. This is My Fair Lady. My Little Eye, which is kind of like a thriller that takes place in a Big Brother, kind of television series where everything goes wrong. I believe Bradley Cooper is in this one. My Name is Nobody. And this is the German edition of My Name is Nobody and Nobody is the Greatest. My Science Project, which is one of those 1980s movies that I grew up on. My Voyage to Italy, which is a series of documentary by Martin Scorsese, which he shows some clips of Italian classic films that influenced him, not only as a filmmaker but also as a young person. And I wished he also mentioned some exploitation movies, movies like horror movies and westerns, because I know he's a big fan of spaghetti westerns, and he's also a big fan of Mario Bava. But he doesn't mention him in this documentary. He only mentioned the real artists of Italian cinema like Fellini and Visconti and De Sica and Antonioni. Those art house artists. Mystic River. These two are actually some sort of marathon of they're called The Night of Bad Taste. They're some sort of marathon of trailers of really bad exploitation grindhouse movies, and it's quite fun actually. This is a Dutch movie, Nachtrit. I believe it's either Night Drive or Night Ride. It's about the Amsterdam taxi war that happened a few years ago. I believe it was about 10 years ago, maybe. The Naked Gun trilogy, The Naked Island. This is The Naked Jungle with Charlton Heston. It's about these red ants. He's fighting those red ants. It's a very good movie, by the way. Naked Lunch. Up here we have Never Sleep Again, The Elm Street Legacy. And this is the National Born Killers Iron Pack. This is I got this from Gavin, Lord Gigolo 5150. The Name of the Rose, Navajo Joe, a spaghetti western with Burt Reynolds, directed by Sergio Corbucci, and this is actually a very good film. Burt Reynolds didn't really like this movie, but I can tell you that this is much better than the last 10 years, or the movies that he made in the last 10 years or so. Much better. Near Dark. This is one of my favorite vampire movies. A really great film and a very nice digipack. Here's another nice digipack, Necronomicon, which has nothing to do with Evil Dead, by the way, but this is a horror anthology directed by 3 different people. Christoph Gans, who is a French director. He also did Silent Hill and Brotherhood of the Wolf. Shu Kaneko, I've never heard about this person. Brian Jusna, however, is a very popular horror director. He also did Society and Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator and Return of the Living Dead Part 3, and so on and so on. The Negotiator, Nevada Smith with Steve McQueen, Never on Sunday, Nine Queens, Night of the General, which is actually a very good World War II movie. This only cost me €2 though. Night of the Living Dead. There's another version of Night of the Living Dead, and this is the remake by Tom Savini. Night Train to Munich, Nightmare City, Nightmare on Elm Street. Here we have The Prisoner of Shark Island by John Ford. And this is Pineapple Express. The Nightmare on Elm Street box set, Nirvana Unplugged in New York. This is No Direction Home, which is a documentary about Bob Dylan, directed by Martin Scorsese. Northwest Frontier. This is actually very good action adventure classic with Lauren Bacall. It's about these group of people who have to bring a 5-year-old prince to safety. The royal family has been massacred by these bandits, and they have to bring this boy to safety. And in order to do that, they have to take this train and ride it through enemy territory. So it's a very pretty good action adventure movie. Nosferatu, the original, and this is the remake by Werner Herzog. Pal Joey with Frank Sinatra. Not Quite Hollywood, which is a lot of fun. It's a great fun documentary about Australian exploitation movies, or Ausploitation, as it says here. La Notte. This is some sort of interviews. Well, not some sort of. These are interviews by Paul Verhoeven. Here he is in 1980. And here he is in 2005. They actually talk about Spetters, which is a very controversial film that Verhoeven made in 1980. And it was a very controversial movie, and some gay movements wasn't very happy with this movie. La Nuit des Traqués. I know I said it wrong, but this is The Night of the Hunted. This is not as good as those other Jean Rollin movies, to be honest with you. I like the one. I like the demonics, and those other movies that takes place in these ruins, castle ruins and all that. Those are more atmospheric, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The Ultimate Gift Set of Oliver. One-Eyed Jacks. 1 Hour Photo. This is the Once Upon a Time in China trilogy box set. Up here we have On Any Sunday, which is a series about motor races, also with Steve McQueen. Once Upon a Time in Italy, the Spaghetti Western collection, which includes A Bullet for the General, which also will be coming out on Blu-ray. Companeros, 4 of the Apocalypse, Kioma, and Texas Adios. This is out of print now for some time. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Once Upon a Time in the West. One Missed Call. This is the original Japanese version by Takashi Miike. Much better than the American remake. Ong Bak. This is a really, really great kung fu movie from Thailand. But with Tony Ya. Really great one. Onibaba. Open Ranch, which is an excellent western. Dario Argento's opera. This is The Ottoman Weekend. This is Sam Peckinpah's last movie, unfortunately. Up here we have Pandora's Box. I still haven't seen this one yet. The Others, Out of Sight, Outland, which is High Noon in Space, The Outlaw by Howard Hughes, Over the Hedge, Paint Your Wagon. If you want to hear Clint Eastwood sing, then this is the movie you have to see. Pan's Labyrinth. This is the Korean edition. A very nice edition. And this is the UK 2-disc set. Panic Room, special edition. Great film. Paper Moon. Excuse me. Paper Moon. This is really one of my favorite films of all time. I love the chemistry between Ryan O'Neal and his daughter, Tatum O'Neal. It's a really lovely film. The Parallax View. This is one of those paranoia thrillers from the 1970s. You also had Clued and 3 Days with the Condor and all that. Up here we have Peppy Law with Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman. This is the Korean edition, which comes with the DVD digipack and a screenplay, and that white line in between is a series of a pack of art cards. Very nice edition. And The Passenger. This is a masterpiece right there. Passion and Poetry, the Ballad of Sam Peckinpah. Excellent documentary about one of my all-time favorite film directors. Patton, Paul Verhoeven collection. This has all of the Dutch movies that he made: Business is Business, Turkish Delight, Katie Tippel, Soldier of Orange, and The Fourth Man. This is an edition by Anchor Bay, and they all include audio commentary by Verhoeven, and I always love to hear his voice, in English. I mean, his English is so bad, but it's just wonderful to listen to. Payback, the original version, and this is the director's cut. If you ask me, I would prefer the original version. A personal journey with Martin Scorsese through American movies. Now I've shown you the another series of documentary with Scorsese in which he shows his favorite Italian movies. Now he shows his American movies. That influenced him. Peter Pan, Le Petroluges, which is it's a nice western with Brigitte Bardot and Claudia Cardinal and holy shit. Let's continue. Phase 4. This is the one and only film that was directed by Saul Bass. Saul Bass was a credits designer. He created these opening credits of Psycho and North by Northwest and Vertigo and Casino. He was truly one of the best of his kind, and this is the only film that he ever directed. And it's unfortunate that he directed other films, that he didn't direct other films, because it's really good, to be honest. Phone Boot. This is the limited soundtrack edition of The Pianist. Beautiful film. Up here we have post-war Kurosawa, which includes No Regrets for Our Youth, One Wonderful Sunday, Scandal, The Idiot, and I Live in Fear. Pick Up on South Street, the Pink Panther film collection. This is the first release of Piranha, and this is the re-release with the lenticular cover. And this is Piranha 2, The Spawning. And yes, this is directed by James Cameron. The same guy he also did Avatar and Titanic. Pirates of the Golden Age movie collection, which has Against All Flags. I believe this is with Errol Flynn. Yeah, Errol Flynn, Anthony Quinn. Buccaneer's Girl, Yankee Buccaneer, and Double Crossbones. These are okay Pirates classic, really. A Pistol for Ringo. This is a spaghetti western and a German, dishy pack. The Player, Pleasantville, Pocahontas, Point Blank, which is one of my favorite Lee Marvin movies. I'm actually waiting for the Blu-ray to come out. I mean, the DVD already looks fantastic, but when this movie comes out in Blu-ray, it looks even more fantastic, obviously. This is the Poseidon Adventure Special Edition. A classic disaster movie. Up here we have Red Dragon. The Postman Always Rings Twice, which is a great film noir. The premiere Frank Capra collection, which include American Madness, It Happened One Night, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, You Can't Take It With You, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And it also has a documentary about Capra, which is called Frank Capra's American Dream. This is the Preston Sturges box set. Preston Sturges, he was a great writer and director who made some wonderful screwball comedies in the 1940s. Sullivan's Travels, The Lady Eve, Hail the Conquering Hero, The Palm Beach Story, The Great McGinty, Christmas in July, and A Great Moment. And they're all really wonderful films. The Pride and the Passion, with Cary Grant, Frank Sinatra, and Sophia Loren. Prime Cut, which is pretty good. A little strange though, but pretty good film. Prince Valiant, Princess Mononoke, Proof of Life, The Protector, which is another Tony kung fu movie. And Quentin Tarantino has absolutely nothing to do with this one. Psycho 2. Up here we have Quo Vadis, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. This is a release from Germany, which comes with these booklets and art cards and all that. This is the metal pack of The Punisher. Comes with an articulate cover. I don't know if you can see this now. It doesn't really work. But it's an okay movie. I liked it. And I didn't really like the Thomas Jane version, but the last one, Warzone, with Ray Stevenson, was okay. But I'm still waiting for the best Punisher movie. They said that they want to make another one. Punishment Park. Now this is really great mockumentary or a fake documentary, but it's a very impressive piece of work. Yeah, I would recommend this to anybody. It is fake. It looks very real, but it's all fake. But it's so really very well done. Punishment Park, great film. Q, The Winged Serpent, The Quick and the Dead by Sam Raimi, The Quiet Earth, which is something like I Am Legend, only this is much better than that. The Quiet Man, Quiz Show, the Rambo trilogy comes with this thin slipcover. Ron by Kurosawa, Ransom, and the last one is another Kurosawa masterpiece, Reservoir. And And that's it for Shelf 7. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.